Bersamin. We have with us as well DTI Secretary Alfredo Pascual, and of course Jose Maria Concepcion III. You may now all take your seats, everybody. This is the second part of today's program for the National MSME Summit 2023. And to open, we call the Honorable Secretary of the Department of Trade and Industry, the Chair of the MSME Development Council, to give his opening remarks. Secretary Alfredo Pascual.
I greet Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, fellow cabinet members, my Vice Chair in the MSME Development Council, Joey Concepcion, other colleagues from government, partners from the private sector, MSME and startup entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me congratulate the members of the Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises Development Council for successfully organizing this National MSME Summit 2023. The MSME Development Council holds a privileged position as the highest policy-making body for leading entrepreneurship development in our country. In the Philippines, MSMEs are not merely businesses. They are the bedrock of our economy. It is the Filipino MSMEs who keep our economy vibrant, diverse, and inclusive. Our MSMEs offer opportunities to our communities, enrich our local culture, foster innovation, and enable equitable economic growth. But it is not enough to extol the contributions of our MSMEs. We must work diligently to ensure our MSMEs have the tools, resources, and support necessary to grow and flourish. Thus, our theme for this year's MSME Summit is a call to action. Upgrade, upskill, upsize. We must commit to helping our MSMEs upgrade their technologies, upskill their workforce, and upsize their operations. Firstly, upgrade. In this digital age, integrating technology into our business operations is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. We must leverage digital tools and platforms to increase our MSMEs' competitiveness. As I have already mentioned in the panel earlier, DTI will launch the Philippine e-commerce platform, which we have done in collaboration with DICT and NDC. We will also present the digitalization of the One Town, One Product or OTOP Philippines in collaboration with Sumago. The DTI is also investing in programs to improve our SMEs products, packaging, and production processes through technology with the support of DOST, as explained earlier by Secretary Rene Solidum, and public-private partnerships with the private sector and in partnership also with universities. The DTI also provides our MSMEs with the needed equipment through our shared service facilities and Fab Labs. Next, upskill. Human capital remains the most valuable resource of any enterprise. Investing in training and development ensures our workforce has the necessary skills and knowledge to drive our businesses forward. For training and mentoring, the DTI works with our negosyo centers in various cities and municipalities of the country, and we work closely as well with Go Negosyo, with DOLE, and TESDA. Finally, upsize. The ultimate goal of every business is growth. This year, let's dream bigger but work harder. Let's help our MSMEs conquer markets, develop products, and expand operations. The DTI has the Small Business Corporation or SB Corp for providing needed financing for MSMEs. The path to upgrade, upskill, and upsize is no walk in the park, but it is an exciting and necessary journey that we need to take. The fulfillment of this vision is not just a task of the government alone, but a collaborative effort among all stakeholders, including the private sector and the business sector, the academe, and civil society. Our shared efforts are the scaffolding that supports the growth and development of our MSMEs. We need to build bridges, not obstacles. We need to create opportunities, not problems. Today, we will navigate through these difficult times. We will rise above challenges and come out stronger. We will upgrade, upskill, and upsize our MSMEs to unlock their growth potential and in turn spur the prosperity of our beloved Philippines. Let us remember that these smallest enterprises cast the longest shadows. Every small business, every entrepreneur contributes to the vivid tapestry of our economy. Together, let's continue to weave this tapestry with threads of innovation, resilience, and progress. Let us stand tall, steadfast, unyielding in our vision, forging ahead with determination and purpose. Together, let us upgrade, upskill, and upsize. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang mga MSME. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you very, very much, Secretary Alfredo Pascual of the Department of Trade and Industry. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will be showcasing the featured initiatives and programs aimed to further empower our MSMEs through these following videos. We have the launching of the Presidential Awards for Outstanding MSMEs, followed by the launching of the Philippine E-Commerce Platform, or PEP. Let's give that a round of applause. And lastly, you will also be seeing the Digitalizing MSMEs Auto Philippines Now online. Everyone, please watch these.
Maverick, strategic, motivated, empowered. The Filipino MSMEs are the driving force behind the shift towards a more progressive economy that promotes inclusive growth.
I assure you that the revitalization of our MSMEs is among the administration's top priority.
As a recognition of the invaluable contributions of this sector to nation building, the Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Development Council, through the Department of Trade and Industry, brings you the Presidential Awards for Outstanding MSMEs, pioneered in 2002 and institutionalized through Republic Act 9501. The Presidential Awards for Outstanding MSMEs honors Filipino entrepreneurs who have demonstrated excellence in various aspects of entrepreneurial management. And now, the search is on for inspiring MSMEs who made an impact in the advancement of the country's economy. Awards shall be given to outstanding small and medium enterprises from Northern Luzon, Southern Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. From the regional awardees, one will emerge as the most outstanding for each category. MSMEs from the national finalists may also be given special citations for adopting good business practices. Let us unite in celebrating the resilience, creativity, and determination of the MSMEs. Together, let's champion the Filipino entrepreneurial spirit and pave the way for a brighter and more prosperous future for all. The Presidential Awards for Outstanding MSMEs. For more details about the nomination, visit our website or check our socials.
In the beautiful land of the Philippines, where dreams and opportunities meet together, a newfangled cross-border platform is reshaping the landscape of e-commerce. Welcome to Otop Philippines, powered by Somago. Filipino creativity and innovation is at the heart of this nation. Seamlessly merging technology and heart, we are dedicated to providing an extraordinary user experience. From traditional treasures steeped in our vibrant heritage to groundbreaking inventions that push the boundaries of what is possible, Otop Philippines curates a weaving color of dreams and aspirations. And now, we are proud to announce the partnership with Somago, a force that amplifies our impact, opening gateways to new realms of opportunity. Empowered by Somago, our logistics prowess transcends expectations. Real-time visibility and impeccable inventory control enable us to fulfill aspirations swiftly and flawlessly. Join us on this extraordinary journey as we embark on economic growth, nurture local enterprises, and raise the Philippine MSME sector to new heights.
As the Secretary of the Department of Trade and Industry, I bear witness to the dawning of a new era. Otop Philippines
and PEP, the Philippine e-commerce platform,
embodies the essence of Filipino resilience and innovation. Let us embrace this digital symphony, harmonizing with the world and painting a masterpiece of prosperity for our cherished small businesses in our beloved nation.
Thank you very, very much. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to please check out, join, and send in your nominations for next year's Presidential Awards for Outstanding MSMEs. And let us not forget to also check out the different platforms. PEP are the Philippine e-commerce platform, and of course, digitalizing MSMEs, Otop Philippines now online. By the way, for dinner tonight, you're going to get to check out the Otop fashion show that's happening later on. For now, to share his message of support coming from the private sector, we have the founder of the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship, Go Negosyo, and Vice Chair of the MSME Development Council. A round of applause, please, for Mr. Jose Maria Concepcion III.
Good evening. Secretary Fred Pascual, Executive Secretary Bersamin, and of course, all the men and women in government. Our mentors who are here with us today, many of you have been very active to the past 17, 18 years. Of course, our entrepreneurs in this table, the agri-entrepreneurs, Christian, Moeller, James, Nati Cheng, the list is long. I can't mention all of you. You are an inspiration to many Filipino people. But now, our challenge is, how do we alleviate the lives of our micro, small, and medium enterprise? This has been a long journey for Go Negosyo. 18 years, we're still around. And what I've seen is collaboration is essential in helping, especially our MSMEs, scale up. Mentorship is a very powerful tool, and we've seen this in many of our events in the shopping centers of SM, Ayala, Robinson. Thousands of people attend the event. Many of our mentors and entrepreneurs attend the event, and even I myself, I do attend it. And why? Because it puts you back in place where you were once upon a time, a micro-entrepreneur. I basically started owning a popcorn store, a small popcorn store. A young kid, placed it in Fiesta Carnival, and eventually was able to qualify to place it in SM. And today, we're the largest popcorn brand in the country. And yet, how many more Filipino people want to achieve a better life? Yes, they could be OFWs, they could work in organizations, there's nothing wrong with that. But there are many out there who want to create their own pathway of success and achievement. And those who have been successful in life, I think, should give back. And many of you have started to do that. And the best way of giving back is to integrate them in your value chain, especially in agriculture. I know we're doing it. With the help of former Secretary Dar, we're pushing forward. The country's biggest problem to me today is agriculture. With the vast lands that we have and the level of productivity, it doesn't meet the return on that asset. And the only way we can do it is to share that technology with the small farmers out there. These farmers have to move it up in life. If we want to see a prosperous country, there is no other way but to first help this sector. And it can happen. Under the leadership of President Marcos, it definitely will happen. I'm glad that he has remained as Secretary of Agriculture, because it is important that in a corporation like yours, if one unit is under fire, you take over. That's common. We do that. I do that. And it's important that the President takes control of the agriculture, because that is what will change the lives of many of our micros and small entrepreneurs, and more so, be more competitive in ASEAN and bring the prices down of these commodities so that more Filipinos can benefit from that. To me, that is the big game changer. Again, there are other sectors in service, restaurants, retail. This is a sector that we've been helping along the way. And I'm glad that digitalization is moving along very fast, at greater speed, greater connectivity with the help of government as partners. That is so important. It makes the country more inclusive. Yes, they can still sell in the supermarkets, in the sari-sari stores. But for those who cannot afford salespeople, they can put them online. The best thing that happened to us in a sense, or maybe the good thing that happened in the pandemic, is that it forced everybody to get a digital wallet. And that's why digitalization is now booming. Everyone has a GCash or a PayMaya wallet. That is the start of change. These are the platforms that will work. Without a cashless system, it won't. The landscape in advertising is also changing. It's becoming more inclusive. How is it becoming more inclusive? Content creators and influencers are taking over. If you look at your children, where are they watching? Getting the news, getting their entertainment. It's on an iPad or a computer or a cell phone, and not a television. That to me is going to disappear. Influencers will take over advertising agencies in time. And this is what we're trying to teach our micro and small entrepreneurs, that they may have a good product, but if they cannot market it well, then they will not make it. So, combining the efforts of digitalization and the traditional stores, the SMs, the Robinsons, the Pure Golds, access to market, whether digitalization through digital platforms or to traditional markets, that is going to make a more inclusive environment for our MSMEs. We owe a lot to our Filipino people. It's nice to be in this hotel, eating fine food, but we'd like to see that we make this country more inclusive so that more people will enjoy life. They would get to enjoy the life that we enjoy. And I think we're not going to live in this planet forever. I'm 65. Some of you are 60, 75. We all know time is ticking. It's a matter of time that we will move on. And that's a fact of life. It's about time that we give back. And I'm glad that the change that I'm seeing right now with many of our successful entrepreneurs is they are giving back. And that's what we have to do together. Together we do this with the support of government and this administration. Definitely we will be able to achieve prosperity not only for ourselves, but for everybody. So again, I'd like to thank all of you, our mentors, our bankers, people who are handling the distribution and the marketplace, our new boys in the digital community. I know you're excited because you'll be able to grow your business phenomenally. And all of this will redound to giving a better life to our Filipino people, creating more jobs, growing the economy, and the Philippines being a respected country in ASEAN. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joey Concepcion. And now, for the keynote message, we would like to invite our guest of honor, Executive Secretary, Retired Chief Justice Lucas P. Bersamin.
Trade and Industry Secretary Alfredo Pascual, the other members of the Cabinet, Secretary over there, Mr. Jose Maria Concepcion III, MSMEs and startups, fellow workers in government, partners in the private sectors, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all. I will read to you the speech that would have been delivered by His Excellency President Marcos.
I begin. A good day to all. It is my pleasure to join you today for the annual National Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Summit. I acknowledge the Department of Trade and Industry and thank its partners for spearheading this event, which aims to equip MSMEs with the tools, knowledge, and connections necessary to thrive in our modern and dynamic business environment. It is important to note that our MSMEs are one of the steady pillars of the Philippine economy. They comprise more than 99% of all our registered businesses and employ more than 5.4 million Filipinos. We want to truly transform the Philippine economy and society, we must not only take care of our MSMEs, but also make sure that they are able to grow, flourish, and compete globally. With this in mind, I wish to emphasize the role of this summit in fostering a healthy and conducive environment for the growth and prosperity of MSMEs. Its discussions on building a robust tech startup ecosystem, integrating MSMEs into domestic and global value chains, strengthening the regional innovation and entrepreneurship landscape, and honing the capabilities of our workforce are indeed most welcome. On this note, I call on all our industry players, experts, and all government agencies to pursue a whole of society and a whole of government approach to developing our MSMEs. It is only by forging lasting partnerships with different sectors of society that we can give rise to viable, effective, and efficient solutions to the various issues encountered by our MSMEs, such as financial and market access, skills development, and technology adoption, among others. I encourage everyone to keep reaching out and coming together so that we can leverage our respective strengths, expertise, and resources to launch our MSMEs to even greater heights. Let us take advantage of the inputs gathered here from the prime movers of the industry and our MSMEs themselves, and further unleash the full potential of our MSMEs. In the meantime, the government remains committed to providing MSMEs with valuable digital literacy training and offering support for diverse e-commerce platforms, all aimed at boosting their efficiency, productivity, and competitiveness. We will sustain our support for enterprises engaged in agribusiness and provide financial aid for further research and development. We will help in expanding access to financing for MSMEs, including the expansion of loan programs, credit guarantee schemes, and the establishment of a credit scoring system to facilitate lending decisions. Most importantly, we will be coordinating with various leaders in the private sector to provide mentorship programs and increase our MSMEs' access to markets and other resources. We count on all Filipinos from the private sector to citizens alike to continue supporting our MSMEs and patronizing our local goods and services. With all of us working together, I am confident that we can build a more robust MSME sector and usher in a more resilient, competitive, and prosperous economy for all. I wish you a stimulating and engaging summit. Maraming salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you very, very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Executive Secretary Bersamin for delivering the message of His Excellency, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. At this point, may I invite our Honorable Executive Secretary with DTI Secretary Pascual and Mr. Joey Concepcion to please rise for some photo opportunities with our guests, beginning with the proponents of the Philippine e-commerce platform. Please come up on stage. Everyone, for stage traffic, please do enter the right side of the stage, facing the stage, and then exit to your right. Thank you very, very much. Now that the Philippine e-commerce platform proponents are here on stage, I'd like to invite the DTI Small Business Corp MSME Ascenso awardees to please stand by at this side of the stage. Again, please stand by. DTI SB Corp MSME Ascenso awardees. Kindly stand by on the right side of the stage, facing the stage. Thank you. We have our first batch. Those behind the Philippine e-commerce platform. Next, may we invite the DTI SB Corp MSME Ascenso awardees, beginning with Kalasag awardee Major Cesar Montañel Rimas. Natatanging makabagong bayaning negosyante awardee J. Al Buitrago Pasilan. MSME Ascenso awardees Regional Miss Maria Janina Villarica Suarez, Eric Smith, Maria Agnes M. Rubio. MSME Ascenso Award National Level, Micro Category Wilhelmina Samonte Garcia. Small Category Angelito Serna Patonona. Medium Category Maridan Nava Soliesta. Natatanging kasangga MSME Wholesale Awardee Providers Multipurpose Cooperative. Kinikilalang kasangga MSME Wholesale Awardees Artsy Microfinance Incorporated, Finance Multipurpose Cooperative, Cooperative Bank of Cotabato. This is batch 2 once again. May we invite on stage, please, the DTI SB Corp MSME Ascenso awardees. Please make your way on stage. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. We also have natatanging kasangga Gubat St. Anthony Cooperative and kinikilalang kasangga Tamaan Banawe Multipurpose Cooperative, First Consolidated Cooperative along Tanyon Straits, and Maramag Community Multipurpose Cooperative. These MSME Ascenso awardees are the distinguished MSMEs and partner financial institutions who shown exemplary performance as successful enterprises and PFIs and continue to be instrumental in the goal to transform the Philippine MSME landscape. A round of applause, please, for the MSME Ascenso awardees. Thank you very much. Please exit to your right. Next up, we will be awarding the Go Negosyo Inspiring MSME awardees. These are the individuals and enterprises nationwide who have been awarded for their leadership roles in their respective enterprises, which led to their success. They are Abner Marca Aler, Aziza Talusan, Larry Kaasi, Ryan Riliera, Dian Mendoza, Dean Michael Cuanzo, Elvira Docasao Dupli, Jocelyn Barite, Lynn Cheryl Riasol, Veberly Jubilo Uyaan, Rowena Hachaso, Maria Helen Lising, Maria Sultan Gersava, Princess Diana Rosario, Roma Padua, Dominador Subang, Cecil Adueza Vertusio, Julieta Austria, Ralph Ray Dakay Chua, and Rachel Pasqua. Let's squeeze in, everyone. Form a semicircle, please, and hold your awards proudly. Everyone smile for the cameras. A round of applause, please, for the Go Negosyo Inspiring MSME Awardees. Next up, please stand by the partners of the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship, Go Negosyo. Congratulations, awardees. You may now exit to your right. Our fourth batch for the photo opportunities, we have the partners for the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship, Go Negosyo. Thank you, awardees. Please exit to your right. May we have our partners make their way on stage, please? Please stand by. MSMED Council, Advisory Unit, and Government Partners. Please stand by. MSMED Council, Advisory Unit, and Government Partners. You're next for the photo op. Again, we have now on stage our partners of the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship, Go Negosyo. Everyone, please smile for the cameras. Thank you very much to our partners of the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship, Go Negosyo. Please exit to your right. Please exit to your right. Thank you very much. Now we'd like to invite on stage the MSMED Council, its advisory unit, and government partners. These are the ones responsible for promoting and supporting the growth and development of MSMEs nationwide. MSMED Council, it's your turn for the photo op. And for the final batch, we'd like to invite, please stand by, our private sector partners. Please make your way to the right side of the stage, facing the stage. Please stand by, our private sector partners. For the last photo opportunity, please stand by at the right side of the stage, facing the stage. Thank you. Thank you very, very much to the MSMED Council. For the final photo opportunity, we would like to invite on stage our private sector partners. Our partners from the private our partners from the private sector, please make your way on stage. Partners from the private sector, please make your way on stage now. Thank you. One last call for our private sector partners. This is the final photo opportunity. Again, I believe this is our private sector partners. Last call for the private sector partners. And with that, a round of applause once again for our guest of honor, Executive Secretary, Retired Chief Justice Lucas P. Bersamin, with our DTI Secretary, Alfredo Pascual, and Mr. Joey Concepcion. To all of our awardees, partners, all of our special guests today, delegates, thank you so much for being with us today. We do have a special treat for all of you. Again, we invite you to stay to witness a one-of-a-kind fashion show as we have our dinner tonight. This will be the showcase of the best of our one town, one product, our OTOP designers. For now, it has been an absolute pleasure to be with all of you today for the activities, forums, and festivities of the MSMEs, being a witness to growth and development of the different businesses here in our country. My deepest gratitude to the DTI Bureau of Small and Medium Enterprise Development and to the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship, Go Negosyo. Till our next one, please give a round of applause. This has been the MSME National Summit 2023. Enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. Stay for dinner. Maraming salamat po.